Hasbro. Haslab.
It'll be $199.99 in the US.
Giant Man isn't really a surprise, but the $200 price tag is. That's not necessarily a fail. It's good on Hasbro for showing some restraint. Until, of course, you consider the fact that this comes with no accessories other than swappable faceplates. Also, $200.
91 points of articulation.
That sounds exciting until you realize that nearly 2/3 of the articulation are in the hands, which, while welcome, isn't all that impressive. No accessories or bonus figures. No hyper-articulated classic Wasp figure, no classic Yellow Jacket. No props like the side of a building or a piece of a car or anything to help showcase his power set? Really?
Why go and add all this crazy noise when you don't need it?
Gee, I don't know. Because it's fun. Because it's cool. Because it adds value. Because fans requested it. Because it might generate more sales. Because those are the kind of things that make a dream product an actual dream product. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Focus on the big guy and what can we do to make this big guy as compelling as possible.
I'm pretty sure adding extra character-specific figures would also make this more compelling.
So that's why we can offer Giant Man for under $200.
So I guess this is the Hasbro team admitting something we already knew for a long time, although it was never explicitly said. The Legends team just admitted that because they're not offering figures as tiers, they can offer Giant Man at a lower price. But I thought the figure unlocks are supposed to be free. Like if we gave Hasbro enough of our money through additional backers, we would essentially get multiple freebies as a result. But this is admitting that it's never actually been the case. That means we were right to assume that the Engine of Vengeance was probably worth closer to $250, and even that was asking too much. And if we go back further, we could probably chop off about $100 from Galactus and the Sentinel as well, based on all the figures and accessories they included. In other words, if they included 2 or 3 6-inch figures as stretch goals, Giant Man could actually be closer to $250 or $300. And then when you consider all the engineering and lights that went into Galactus and Sentinel, it starts to paint a clearer picture of how this Giant Man might just be slightly inflated in its price.
That is the first tiered unlock, is a zombie faceplate and swappable antennae. And then the second tiered unlock, this is allowing you to have a Skrull Giant Man.
Good on Hasbro for showing us everything we could potentially get with this offering right off the jump. But it doesn't change the fact that the stretch goals are kind of lame. Are you telling me that an additional head and a faceplate really couldn't be included in the $200 base offering?
Our base threshold for backers is going to be 10,000 units.
At 10,000 backers, Hasbro is basically asking for $2 million to make Giant Man a reality. Okay, fine. But then they're asking for $800,000 extra dollars for an extra head, a faceplate, and 2 wonky antennae, when $2 million gets you a fully articulated 2-foot action figure. The greed is strong with this one.
People got really excited about some of the figures as tiers, but they were gated behind these unlocks of a high-ticket Haslab purchase, and that's one way to do things.
The Legends team admitting they hostage pack figures in order to move product.
But we think if there are other classic Avengers, highly desirable type characters, that we will get to them.
Okay, but what does this mean for Mephisto, the Goblin Queen, and whoever that shirtless guy was in the previous Haslab? Is there any chance that we get those figures?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Don't think so.
What are we gonna make that people are gonna want?
But yeah, guys, this is our next Haslab, and here you see our prototype here. So it's been time to bring out Giant Man again. There are 29 points of articulation in each hand.
Unbelievable.
How are you guys feeling about our big reveal?
I have a huge problem. It's that you haven't made it for me sooner.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Because if you had, then I would know that's bad.
Everyone's gonna have a different opinion.
I mean Michael Jackson bad.
We wanted to make something people were gonna buy.
You know how he looked really, really bad at the end of his life?
We wanna make sure everyone is as happy as possible.
This is
the most accessible Giant Man campaign that we can offer. That's what we brought to you.
joking. Not! You deserve to die!
What an awesome video. That was great.
Hey guys, Alan the Collector here. I really hope you enjoyed my latest toy fail video. Overall, my thoughts on this Haslab are, it looks really good, but I'm not wowed by it, and I think that's the biggest issue I have with it. This should be something that I really, really want to buy, and I'm kind of just like, meh, which shouldn't be the reaction you want from a dream project. The good news for Hasbro is that the reception for this Giant Man Haslab seems to be mostly positive, though it's still nowhere near a home run. So we'll see how this plays out in the long run. An extra $800,000 just to get the other unlocks is a bit unfair. You might as well just skip out on stretch goals altogether for this item and just include the Skrull Head and Zombie Giant Man within the base offerings. Overall, I think it's probably gonna fund. Obviously, this video was for laughs, but I hope to have a more serious discussion in the comment section below. And if you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, do me a favor and share my video. I'd really appreciate it. In any case, guys, those are my 2 cents. Hopefully it saves you a few cents. And as always, collect responsibly.